Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we've got the first clutch of the year, the reveal slash update. So these have all shed out now. As you can see, they're all sort of majoritively over 100 grams, bar a couple. So thought I'd bring an update as to what we've got, show you the few that are left available, and obviously what's hold back as well. So we'll move into the first animal. So here we have the first animal that come out of an egg for the 2021 season. So this is an Orange Dream Pinstripe Het Pied. Now it is worth noting for all of this clutch that they are possibly pos Het Clown as well. And what I mean by that is the dad is an Orange Dream Pied 50% Het Clown who's yet to be proven. Actually, at the time of recording, I've got a double Het Clown Pied female that should have her eggs pipping sort of any day now. So hopefully we can prove that out. So these are all pos Het Clown. And as I say, Orange Dream Pinstripe, and this is a boy. And this boy is currently available on Morph Market. I've got him up for £300. So if you're interested, let me know. And we can get in touch and talk about payment plan or whatever you are thinking. And as I say, if this boy wants to play ball, you can see there's his hemipenes. It is a little male. And as I say, just two genes, an Orange Dream and Pinstripe, two genes that are, in my opinion, excellent in pied. And obviously, if it is pos Het Clown, then that's another whole route you can go down with it. But we'll move on to the second animal. So here we have the second animal. This is a male Enchi Calico Yellow Belly. Again, 100% Het Pied, pos Het Clown. So Calico is obviously a fantastic gene. Definitely proved out that we had Calico from the first clutch last year in the mum. And obviously, very obvious, as I say, you've got the Enchi pattern down the dorsal. And then also it does have Yellow Belly, as you can see there. This one did take a while to shed out. This one took 4 weeks after actually hatching to shed, just because it came out of the egg at such a small weight. It came out of the egg at 45 grams. We have now got it feeding. It's on feeding on live mice at the minute, so we'll just get it converted to frozen thawed. And as I say, male Enchi Calico Yellow Belly, and this one is in fact sold. So we'll move on to the next animal. So next up, we have an Enchi Pinstripe Yellow Belly female. This is an absolutely stunning female, I must admit. If it had the 4 or 5 genes, I would probably keep this one. So as you can see, it does have the pinstripe, just that dorsal pattern for pin. It's got all this broken up pattern, which is a sign of Enchi and Pinstripe. And again, it does have a Yellow Belly influence, as you can see. So that's a nice little female Enchi Pinstripe Yellow Belly, Het for Pied, and then as I say, it could be pos Het Clown, but you guys get the point now. And this one is also sold, so not available, but someone's getting a really nice animal with this one, I must admit. Just a really, really clean dorsal. And just in general, a really clean animal, to be honest. As you'll see, we might do a bit of comparison later in the video, just to show how Calico can influence this combo. But we'll move on to the next animal. Actually, we'll skip on to the 5th and 6th animals, which are the same combo, and skip number 4, because that is a holdback, so we'll come back to number 4. So the next two, number 5 is on the right and number 6 is on the left, are both the same combo, which is an Enchi Pinstripe Yellow Belly Calico Het Pied, and then again pos Het Clown. These two are the same combo, but this is a great example of where Calico can be high or low influence. So this is a very low expression Calico. First of all, I should say, obviously Pinstripe's very evident. Again, you've got this broken up pattern for Enchi. Both of them, you can see the Yellow Belly, as you'll see in a minute. But what I want to show with these two is, as I say, if they untangle, is how the impact of Calico can come in. So this one, as you can see, is a very low expression Calico. If you look up the side here, you've got this sort of, between the Yellow Belly influence and the pattern starting at the top for Calico here, you've got this sort of pinky mismatch pattern, which is where the Calico low influence is coming in and will convert into a higher white as it grows. And this is what mum would have looked like as a hatchling. Maybe this example, for example, but it's quite hard to identify the Calico really early on, and that's obviously why the breeder for the mum probably didn't realise it was Calico at start. But as I say, that's number 5, and this is a male which is sold and will be leaving this week. I should say, apart from the second one, which is on live mice, and the next one I'll show you being on assisted meals, all of these are now feeding on defrosted rats or mice and have had 5 or 6 consecutive meals. And again, an Enchi Pinstripe Yellow Belly Calico. So you've seen all those genes there, and there's a Yellow Belly influence. You can see the flames up the side and also this pattern being raised, clear indicators of Yellow Belly. But you can just see that is a lot more expressed, because you can see that pattern that I was telling you about with the Calico a lot more. And all of this sort of pink will come into white as it grows. So there you go. There's 2 Enchi pin yellow belly calico het pied animals. And then, as I say, what I'll do is I'll bring out number 3 again, which is the Enchi yellow belly calico, and just show you why I'm seeing calico in those but not these. So bearing in mind what I've just shown you, you can see there's no real breakup here sort of between the yellow belly influence and the pinstripe. So if we compare these 2 animals, which are the same, just one has calico, can you see this is more, almost got a clean look to it, it's more yellow, whereas this has got that sort of pinky colour which will turn white as the calico grows. Hopefully that's coming up on the camera for you guys, but definitely an influence. I should say this female here, Enchi Pinstripe Yellow Belly Calico Het Pied, is available, is on Morph Market. That one has had, sorry, this is the one that's only had 2 assisted meals, 1 mouse and 1 rat pup. So obviously once it starts feeding consistently, it'll be ready to leave, but it is available. So do let me know if you're interested and we'll sort something out again. But we'll move on to the next animal. So next up is baby number 7, or actually number 7, and this is the other way to number 3. So this is the same combo as what I've just shown you, but without the yellow belly. So this is an Enchi Pinstripe Calico. You're very obviously seeing we've hit a lot of pinstripe, which is excellent. Once again, pinstripe, broken up pattern, Enchi. And very obviously on this one, this will be quite a nice high expression calico. You can see all the calico influence up the side there. And all of this sort of pink colour that you're seeing down the sides here, I don't think it's coming through the camera perfectly. It might be because of my hand. But there you go, you can see it a little bit better. That will all turn white, and this will be quite a nice animal once it grows. Now this one is a male and is again available on Morph Market. There's only 3 left from this clutch that are available. This Enchi Pinstripe Calico male, the Enchi Pinstripe Yellow Belly Calico female that I just shown you, and also the Orange Dream Pinstripe Het Pied that I showed you at the start. I'll bring them into the shot just so you can see exactly which animals are available, so if you're interested in any of them, you know which ones we're talking about. So there's 1, 2, and then also number 3, if I can just find him in amongst the rest of this bundle in here. So as I say, I've got 1 escapee, bear with me guys. Hatchlings are always a blast to try and record. They're the 3 animals that are available right now. Enchi Calico Pinstripe, they're not really in the shop. Enchi Pinstripe Calico, Enchi Pinstripe Calico, Enchi Pinstripe Yellow Belly Calico, and Orange Dream Pinstripe, with the 4 gene being the female and the other 2 being male. Let me know. As I say, they're all on Morph Market, so you can see the prices online. But what we'll do now is move on to the 5th surplus animal, which again is sold, but I'll show you exactly what we're looking at. So the 5th and final surplus animal is this Yellow Belly Pinstripe Calico. So again, just a different variant of some of the others that we've hatched. This one, very, very obviously pinstripe. And again, you've got that really strong calico influence that you can see on this one. This is what I would identify as a high expression calico. And then obviously it's a nice example of a yellow belly as well. When this first hatched, I was hoping this would be an Orange Dream as well, because if it was Orange Dream, I would have liked to have kept the animal. But sadly, as it's growing, you can see it's not Orange Dream. So this female is actually sold and will be collected next week. Going off to a local breeder who is going to do absolute wonders with this animal, I'm sure. I think he'll be pairing it to a pastel pied, if I'm not mistaken. I might have got that wrong, but could make some really nice combos with this animal. And finally, we've got the 2 holdbacks, starting with this male, which is actually more genetically powerful, but probably a little bit less on the visual side. But obviously, genes are really crucial in what we do. It goes without saying. As I was saying that, I realised what I was saying. So this is the full whammy. So this is an Enchi, Pinstripe, Yellow Belly, Orange Dream, Calico, Het Pied, Posset Clown. Hopefully these are all Posset Clown. It's really annoying saying Posset, but hopefully we'll find out next week. If we don't, they are still possible Posset Clowns if the male doesn't prove out, because it would be het to het if it is a Het Pied. But yeah, time will tell. But this is an absolutely stunning male. You can see very clearly the pinstripe. Again, you've got this broken up pattern from the Enchi. Very obvious pinks here. This is going to be an absolutely outrageous calico when this grows up and turns into adult form. This is going to be like the other calico I've got that's high expression, where it's just pure white on the sides. Both sides you can see are going to look amazing. You've got the really nice flaming and enriched high side patterns from the yellow belly, and again some yellow belly on the pattern on the belly, and just the most incredible oranges coming through from that Orange Dream influence. So a really, really strong male that will be staying here. And eventually this will be replacing the Super Enchi Fire Het Pied. So I'm already thinking long term of what I want to do with this male. You'll see in an upcoming video, I've got a couple of new females in, of which one of them will be going to the Super Enchi Fire Het Pied this upcoming season. And then the season after will be going to this male here, which could make some incredible combos. And if this is Pos Het Clown, could make some really, really strong Clown Pied combos as well going forward. But really, really strong and really, really powerful male that will be staying here, SBR Pythons. And finally, the one that I'm sure a few of you guys have been waiting to see if you've seen my social media. This is the same combo, but -1 gene, an absolutely stunning animal and a female, which I'm buzzing about. So this is an Enchi Calico Orange Dream Yellow Belly Het Pied. What an animal. Obviously it's missing that pinstripe. I don't really need to show you why the genes are at play here. It's fairly obvious. It's Enchi. Again, you've got that. This is going to be another high expression Calico, which I'm really excited about. Very, very stunning Orange Dream. And although it doesn't really have the typical yellow belly belly pattern, you can see sort of the raised, this sort of flaming, but also the raised pattern on the sides here, which I've never really paid attention to before until someone showed me this year. This black being raised is a key form of yellow belly in the animal. Nice ringer on both sides, but in general, just an absolutely stunning animal. This is going to look incredible at 1,000 grams, at 2,000 grams, whatever size it gets to. But just an absolutely stunning animal to look at. And although it's one less gene than the other holdback, so it's genetically less powerful, it is just an absolutely stunning animal. And if I can get the other holdback out, I'll show you them at the same time. Let me just cut it while I get these snakes in line. So there we go. I finally got them to sit still. Here's both of the holdbacks. So as I say, the only real gene that's making a difference in these two is Pinstripe, because I believe both of them have all 4 genes, with one obviously carrying that pin and one not carrying that pin. But really, really stunning holdbacks. I was a little bit, I won't lie, I was a little bit gutted that I didn't hatch a visual pied like I initially thought with this animal here in the egg. Because I really wanted to prove the female out, but it's not the end of the world. And when you get 2 absolutely stunning holdbacks like this, you can't complain too much. You know, the more Orange Dream I can get into my not only my pied but potentially my Clown Pied project is an absolute result. And these 2 are going to be huge parts of the breeding team in about 2 years' time, 3 years' time, I should imagine. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, if you're interested in the 3 animals that are still available, make sure to go on my Morph Market and check them out. Keep an eye on the channel. We've got some cool videos coming up. As I'm recording this, we've got hopefully 2 egg cuttings this week coming. We've also got a couple of pickups, or it's actually 1 pickup, and then I kept a female to myself, which I'll explain in another video, which I'll reveal shortly. And then I'm trying to think, obviously we've got an update on Clutch 2 which hatched out, which if you've seen my social media, I did hatch out some really nice pieds, which was some great odds. But yes, I'm rambling, as I always tend to do at the end of a video. So take care everyone, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers guys.